something that would fit in very well. The contract is working. It's doing everything it needs to do. I think, we have checked it now out for 1 month and 5 days. And if people want to see that, because we got a lot of things coming for the space, we can better lock it for another year. I don't see us doing any major changes. I am definitely not planning a migration. That's enough of that.
No,
Um,
no, don't even say the
no,
words.
no, no. So that is one of the announcements. We are going to relock the LP for 1 year. So beside that, so we're relocking the LP for 1 year. Yellow flag gone. The LP was weak. It's strong now. Currently strong. I could already stop providing the text to the liquidity. That yellow flag is gone. It's green. Both are green flags now. We have improved as dollar squeeze. Um, we're still going to strengthen it up. So, it's going to be much, much more inviting. Um, I also want to speak about something else, which is that we are going to remove the Ethereum reward section on our dashboard. Let me share my screen about that one. Give me one moment. Here's the dashboard. Yep. Sorry, guys. Just need to get used to this. Here we go. All right. Here we see the dashboard. As you can see, the top bar, you see the connect wallet button and the claim, and then you see your total distributed, total realized, and pending rewards. Look, please check it out. In a week, I will be removing this. I've already said it 2 weeks ago that we will be removing this. Now is your opportunity. If you haven't, check it out. See how much rewards you have. See if it's worthwhile to cash it out. If you look at the gas fees, check the gas fees, check your rewards. If it's worthwhile, cash it out. If it's not, leave it. You can stake and you can earn with that. This is going to be removed. We have left it for people to still get their remaining rewards if they wish to do so. Okay, so that's that. And yeah, what about the NFTs? We have NFTs, which I just told you guys about the lottery NFTs. Um, we have treasury NFTs, treasure NFTs, the chests. This means that the Lamborghini chests, they work as an NFT that you can exchange for the real Lamborghini NFTs. You can check them out. You can fetch it with slash NFT in our main. Um, these NFTs are 5,000 NFTs with four rarities, grades, different type of Lamborghinis. We have finished 4,499 Lamborghinis. So there is 501 left. Why? Because that's the common version of the Lamborghinis. So we have legendary, rare, common, or uncommon. So we have one grade we have finished. Now we're going to work on the second grade, which is let me see. Let me just call it for you guys. So the first grade, the legendary, is from 1 to 25. The second one is from 26 to 100. The third one is from 101 till 500. And the fourth one is from 501 till 5,000. And those are finished currently. So we got three grades to go. Yeah, so we're getting there. Soon you will be able to exchange your NFTs to the Lamborghini NFTs. To continue on this subject, the Lamborghini NFTs, they are to be summoned in our upcoming game, our upcoming crypto game, play to earn game. I'm very excited about that because Valhalla, by the way, the comment section is not working because
What's wrong with your comment section?
I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, did you disable it? Look in your settings.
No, I have not. I haven't touched anything.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, we'll take a look at that and
yeah,
we'll figure out what's going on.
yeah. Maybe for the next time. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah. So the Lamborghini NFTs, you can summon them and you can get them into the game. I've already showed the quality of the game. It's another game. I've already showed it to the team. The quality of the game, Vala, what would you compare it to? The what I shared in the team chat. What game?
uh well, I mean
You're a game. You're a true gamer.
the game design is there. The skill sets to craft a good game are evident in the previews that you showed me.
Yeah.
That this designer has created. Um, yeah, I crypto gaming has a long way to go before you truly show me like gaming. Okay, but
Hmm.
from the perspective of what I saw of what he produced, if you tie that into crypto the way we want to, with a Need for Speed type esque open world Grand Theft Auto kind of vibe-ish game to it, where you can street race, you can do all these different things. Yeah, the skill sets are definitely there.
Yeah.
You've shown snippets of the DSQ NFTs racing on a track. People have seen some of the evidence of that game being worked on. Um, you're getting good quality developers lined up to really start pushing it as we near that point. I think you've got a good layout, you've got a good roadmap, you've got a good vision for it. You have to make sure you get the best of the best when it comes to design and implementation, because gaming isn't like just putting a smart contract together. There's 20,000 different things that can go wrong in one little piece of code at any point in time. And it's really super important that the people that are making the game truly understand that, because, we're talking about being able to upgrade your cars, being able to spend DSQ to buy certain things to add to your vehicles to make them better than another person's race car that comes up next to you. There's a lot of variables that come into play into that. Um, I would use the context, probably the most successful video game, and I play it. I call myself a victim of it for the last 15 years, and that's World of Warcraft. I could tell you that when World of Warcraft came out, yeah, God, I believe it was 2004. When it first launched, there was so much fear going into it because the developers were faced with, we want this massive open world game, right? But we've never built anything like that. We've never built an engine that could support something like that. And then what you have to take into consideration is, once you roll out the game, you have to keep the game interesting, right? You have to add updates, you have to add new things to keep players wanting to come back. So World of Warcraft and Blizzard Entertainment was faced with a situation of, we want to create something on a scale never before seen before, and then we have to be able to update it yearly. Can we actually do it? And they did, and they set the precedent in the MMORPG gaming world for any game that came after that. Every game after that literally had to find a way to compete with World of Warcraft to become relevant in the space. When we're designing our game, we want to keep that same thing in mind, right? There's going to be more racing games that come. We want them to compete with Dollar Squeeze's racing game. We want them to view that as, okay, I got to be better than that, and I got to figure out how I can make people want to play my racing game versus that game. And then it's going to be up to us to also then say, okay, we have to stay cutting edge. We can't just release the game and that's it. You have to add updates. You have to always be willing to innovate and add new things to it. If you truly want crypto gaming to be taken seriously by someone like myself that is an actual gamer, you have to keep it relevant and appealing. We don't want to race the same track over and over again, right? You got to add updates, you got to add new things, you got to add new textures, you got to add to keep it relevant. And I think that's going to be the biggest obstacle. So finding developers willing to do that and then able to show that they can do that is really important. And you have showed that with the one you shared with us. He does have the skill sets for that. That's very evident in what he's created. So I think you're on the right track. This is going to be a very, very big undertaking for Dollar Squeeze. It's not going to be minimal, which is why anytime anyone ever says we're coming out with a game, you've always got to be thinking 100 steps ahead, because when you're bringing a game to the forefront, you can bring a piece of crap Atari game and it's going to be cool for 20 minutes and then you're going to be irrelevant, or you could bring a cutting edge game to the space that truly makes people want to play it, that brings you to the forefront of the gaming industry. That's what we want to capture.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Well said. Well said. Definitely 100%. And this person that I showed his work to the team from, he is very, very professional. He's very good. The quality is like amazing. It looks like a PlayStation 5 game,
Why
like
don't why don't you why don't you share it with the AMA today? Let's show them just what this person has created. Let's play the video. Make sure you share your system sound. We
yeah.
talked about that last week.
1 second. Okay. I need to fetch that right now. The thing is, I saved it as a GIF, so I need to get that and then show it to the community.
Yeah, no worries.
How about if you save it because I've sent it in the team, so I can continue. Can you maybe save
Mhm.
it?
Yep,
Because
I can do
I
that.
only have, yeah, okay, thank you very much. Okay, so I will continue. Yeah, so the game, it's going to be it's going to be extraordinary. Why? Because it's when we are going to release a game, it's going to be like hand squeeze. It's going to be like squeeze audits. It's going to be something on its own. It's going to be amazing. Like it's going to be huge, and there's going to be a lot of money spent on it. There will be also developments, continuous developments, because we're going to start with mini games such as drag race, normal race, 1v1, drifting, you name it. You know how it works with racing games. And then eventually, the ultimate goal is an open free world, which is very well known with GTA and Need for Speed. And you can also now here comes another announcement, and that is that I've already said it, but there's an announcement that we're going to utilize dollar squeeze tokens. That is a major announcement. I hope you pay clear attention. We're going to utilize dollar squeeze tokens in all of our utilities and future utilities, so they will increase in value 100%. Okay, so speaking about the game, how are we going to utilize it? If me and Valhalla have a race 1v1, Valhalla wants to, challenge me, and I'm like, okay, if you really want to challenge me, let's take $50,000 squeeze tokens, and we're gonna do both 50,000 each. That means there is a pot of 100,000. The winner gets 80,000, and 20,000 gets burned. But that's not the only utility. We will charge dollar squeeze tokens and not dollars or euros or whatever currency for vehicle upgrades. So if you want a new spray paint or a special, just like the skins in Fortnite, Warzone, Call of Duty, you can buy the skins. You can buy these things like vehicle upgrades, vehicle looks, bumpers, I don't know, everything that has, turbos, wheels, steering wheel, chairs, whatever you want for your
I
car,
mean,
neon lights.
you're talking your engine, you're talking your transmission, you're talking your camshafts, you're talking your exhaust, all the additives on top of that, your turbos, etc. Everything to customize your car to go faster than Naruto's because I'm going to take his 80,000 tokens.
Well, good luck on that one. Yeah, so you can improve your vehicle, because if you improve it, you have a better chance of winning. But what happens when, for example, a turbo is depends on the price, of course, at that time. Let's say at a turbo is $50, okay, in dollar squeeze tokens. Those dollar squeeze tokens that you pay to get the turbo are going to be burned. So all revenue generated from those dollar squeeze tokens into the game, they are not going to be sold. They are going to be sent to the burn address, and we will make a function that the tokens will not come to me as a owner of the project. They will automatically, and that will be audited. It will automatically, every purchase, all the tokens will automatically go to the dead address. It means that I will never have control over those tokens. Everything you pay for your engine, you support the chart with, you support the goal with, to get to 21 million circulating supply. And this we will also apply to hand squeeze and all our future utilities, because let's say with hand squeeze we have mass adoption. When we have mass adoption, we can play around, as in ask something from the users, not too much, something, and we will give them something back. Would this be? A premium feature. What if we would, it's an example, I'm not saying this is going to happen, maybe we will do it, but it's just an example of how we can integrate it. If you have a certain amount of tokens and you want to pay for the premium feature, you get discount or maybe even free if you hold this amount of dollar squeeze tokens. We're going to use and govern the dollar squeeze tokens in all of our utilities. And once for once one of our next utilities, I don't know if it's the next new utility or the one after that, it will be developed in such a way that the dollar squeeze tokens are very, very much needed for that utility. So the utility will be designed as a utility, but with the main purpose of utilizing the dollar squeeze tokens, if it makes sense. So that the focus there is provide something to the space, but at the same time increasing the value a lot of the dollar squeeze tokens. And with this being said, I want to let you guys know that our long-term vision it is proven actually, because we are here almost for 7 months, and the longer we are here, the more solid holders we get, and the more people trust us. Because Ian and Beerroot said as well, the fact that you're still here in 6 months in this market and you're still building and you have all of this, it is bullish. He is more focused on meme coins, all right? But believe me, Beerroots and Ian, they, if you check, I can share the space. You can check the space. I shared it in on our Twitter. Check their reaction on all the projects and see what we shared and how they reacted. They weren't sure how to react because they've always said they support meme tokens. Beerroot said, "I don't love it, I don't hate it." That means that he does like it, because he likes the fact that we're still here, we're still grinding, and we have a plan. And it's not only that, it's also that how I speak on those AMAs, because I'm not forcing myself. When I'm speaking, the energy that you hear, that's genuine, intentional, that's genuine energy. Like, this is how I feel about Dollar Squeeze. That is why working on Dollar Squeeze is never considered as working as on Dollar Squeeze. It's doing my hobby. I like what I do, I like what we do as a team, and I like what I see. The chart, it dipped, we're going sideways, I love it, no worries. The LP is strengthening up, all I need to see is progressing on that. The LP is strengthening up, and our utility is being developed, and we're going to release staking. People are going to stake, they're going to enjoy their passive income, and meanwhile they're just sitting and watching on the sidelines to see how we're going to further expand and grow this project. What is the destination of Dollar Squeeze? There is no destination. There is just a journey. Because a destination means somewhere we will stop. We will never stop. We will always continue to develop and expand and expand. I told Valhalla the other day, if there would be hundreds of millions in Dollar Squeeze, I would not stop. I would go and switch and turn that into billions. Because why? Why not? Like I literally said, why not? It's possible. But let's not get too far in expectation and everything. We have a lot of things lined up. And with that being said, once the staking platform is done, we have I don't know, a few days till there. It's the 1st of December, and then we're going to start the development of Squeeze audits. Squeeze audits will start development the 1st of December. That's another announcement. It's an official date that we'll be starting development. We have already had meetings. I have already done research on other auditors. I have picked the best points out from them. From each one, and I'm not gonna lie, they have all been creative in their own way. And I took all the creative points and everything that's useful and something that creates value on those audits. I took it and I wrote it in our own words, and we're going to use that. But on top of that, we're going to add another list, which we're going to add creatively, which means that we will have everything any other auditor has that is valuable, plus a little bit more, plus a touch from Dollar Squeeze. And as you all know, Dollar Squeeze always aims to be unique. Speaking about uniqueness, the real uniqueness beside the unique Squeeze audit platform and environment, where we will be auditing websites, utilities, dApps, whatever you want. There's something that's coming in so I'm aiming to release in January, because I want to go hard into 2024. I want to go hard. We want to go hard, and we know that the market will be looking better than we're pretty much sure. Of course, nothing, you're not 100%, you don't 100% know that, but looking at the statistics of the market, we're pretty sure that's going to be looking good early 2024. um, we're going to start development, not development, the expansion slash development of something that we're going to add to this Squeeze Audit Center, which is super unique and very unique and super valuable, and people will literally love it. And beside that, on top of all of that, we already have 3 partnerships where, and this is just 3 out of 3 lounges that I have approached. And I got hundreds of lounges, and lounges like legit projects. And the fact that we're here long term and we're here already for 7 months, we have done many AMAs with many lounges. Maybe people will be like, but what did we get out of that? Well, we have done most AMAs, most lounges 2 times, which means that we're here and we're still working. And those lounges, and we have done many, right, Valhalla? Those lounges I need to reach out to still to make the partnership that every audit that is because people will reach out to them and say like, hey, do you have someone for an audit? Or if there's a new project launching, they're also going to have an AMA speak about their upcoming launch, and then they will be recommended our audits. Of course they're going to earn a commission. It doesn't matter, I'll pay that commission. But if I have 10 or 20 launches partnering up with us, we get revenue goes into the chart, we buy and burn the tokens, getting to the 21 million circulating supply. Beside all of that and the launches, there is a major uh, company that we could potentially partner with, but they want to see our audits first. If we
So
get that, yeah, sorry, go on.
no, I just
You
wanted
know,
to
I
add.
won't stop. I won't stop. I
No,
continue
no,
always.
no, no,
So
no, no, no,
just
no.
break whole. Yeah, just interrupt me.
No, you're good. I want you to continue. I just want to add something here. Okay, for everybody that's spent the last about 2 weeks roughly trying to figure out the riddle that I put in Telegram chat, he just spilled the beans right now. He just told you. I'm not going to say it word for word. I'm going to let you still figure it out. You can go back and rewind the AMA and listen. But Naruto is literally telling you the riddle that I put in there in emojis that drove all of you insane trying to figure out. He's just basically told you all but one part. And I will highlight the potential partner that wants to see our audits. Let's just say this particular platform, I won't say more than that, launches more tokens than anyone else out there. And if this entity decides to partner with Dollar Squeeze with what we're gonna do with Squeeze audits, it is game over. So pay close attention. When I drop little hints and little riddles in Telegram chat, that's not hype. That's facts. That's disguised in a way that I want to make you work for it. But Naruto is telling you pretty much right now, verbatim, word for word, what I laid out in those little riddles. There is something very massive on the horizon. We've been working on the background with it. Squeeze audits is going to be different. You know, you have companies like Contract Wolf. You have all these other. You have, I mean, there's hundreds of thousands out there of auditors, right? The difference is they just skim through a code, put a stamp of approval on it, and they send you on your way. You realize Safarium, right? That one was audited by one of the biggest audit companies out there, and they missed the back door that allowed the dev team to drain the LP and rug pull of like what was it, a $400 million project or something crazy. So be real when we tell you that the people doing our audits go line by line, code by code. They verify everything. No stone is left unturned. That's why Dollar Squeeze is different. Like when we tell you everything is audited line by line. That's what we're going to be offering the space. Other companies don't do that. They just go with their reputation that we're the biggest, the best, and our stamp is that. And they do a mass scan of your contract and send you on your way. And they charge you a ridiculous amount of money. We're going to do a thorough job, charge you less than the competitors, and give you a better product at the end.
Yes, sir, definitely, Vala. We're, but just think about it. Everything we develop, we're going for the best. Okay, and that's just how we work. Like everything, videos, content, everything, logo, everything we do at Dollar Squeeze, like currently the staking platform, look at how it looks, everything works, but I'm still not happy with it. So, and you're gonna see tomorrow what's going to be changed, and you're definitely gonna love it. You're gonna love it. And it's going to be a small surprise for everyone, and it's going to be looking very good. And you'll see. So, a delay of 24 hours, maybe 48. I don't think 48 hours. In 24 hours, I guess we are gonna go live, and you're gonna see a huge improvement. It's going to look freaking awesome, and then you will see how much we have improved the current staking platform as how it is right now. And I know we developed it, but as someone, I don't want to brag about it, but we have done a pretty good job. If you think about other projects, I could simply go to another third-party auditor. I'm sorry, third-party staking platform provider, which me and Valhalla have been in a project, and we have seen a project use that, and they didn't let other people take their tokens out. So
Two
I have
projects.
two
Never,
projects.
never again.
Yeah, and you cannot rely on them. I don't know if you want to speak about that a little bit before I continue.
Yeah, I can. One of those projects, just actually rug pulled. Very sad to say. I'm not going to talk about the name of the project, but I'll give an acronym. If you've ever seen the movie Lion King, then you'll have an idea of the reference of which project I'm referring to. But no, they used Brew Labs, and Brew Labs is probably one of the most. There is no emergency unstake. When you stake with Brew Labs, you were locked. This was for 90 days. You were locked up for 90 days. Nothing you could do. Period. You could compound. That was it. And then the only way you could tell when your expiration was coming is you actually had to go to the blockchain, look in your wallet at the time when you sent the tokens to Brew Labs, and it would give you the timestamp. Then you had to take that timestamp, extrapolate that by 90 days, and know at that exact hour or day, hour, moment, and second, you would be unlocked, and then you could go claim and move your tokens back. The problem was when you went to claim and move them back, the traffic on the network would get congested. So if you claimed, it could fail and your tokens could get hung up. Then you had to wait for Brew Labs to go do an audit, find the issue, which could take a week, 2 weeks, a 3 week period, and then bring your tokens back to your wallet. There was monumental risk using third parties. But you know what? 90% of projects out there that offer you staking, they use a third party with just a fancy UI on top of it. And they tell you it's their own coding. It's not.
No, it's not. Um, Let me see if I can fetch something. Meanwhile, okay, I'm just gonna continue first.
Before you continue, you need to send me the video game graphics. You haven't sent me those yet.
No, it's in the team chat.
Where? Do you know how much? Do you know how much? Do you know how much crap you pin in team chat, bro?
I know. One
Okay.
second. It's not even pinned. Wait.
Well, that's the problem then.
Wait. Let me see. Let me see. Before I continue.
Yeah, I'm gonna call him out. You should see the shit in team chat. Try to tell me to fetch a document when there's 5,000 posts that I miss in a 24-hour window. Jesus.
It's a GIF.
I'm trying to find it at the
Here,
same
yeah,
time.
I have it. I have it.
Of course, you find it before I do.
Okay. Meanwhile, I just want to continue. Yeah. So projects are using third-party staking platform because it's just easier and. But is it safe? I don't know. The third party knows if there's a backdoor or not. There's even if they don't know. You know. We're not doing that. Our staking platform has this been designed and coded from line one because coding our lines from line one it has been coded for us custom, like custom made. Why? Because we have our NFTs and everything is in the contract. While Valhalla is going to show you the video in a bit, I'm going to fetch the contract for you and show you how it has been coded. What I want to say is we're even developing our own staking platform. And how long did it take? 9th of November. Even when people are using a third party staking platform, they're going to take a month. We did it in 2 weeks. It's done already, but a small improvement and we're going to launch. And it's going to be audited. And it's ours, which means that if you have another project or a friend in another project and say like, hey, my dev also wants a staking platform like that, tell me. Tell me because we can sell our coding. It's our coding. We own it. We sell it to them. They can put their own brand. We're going to guide them through it. They can put their logos on it. They can check their rewards. They can check total value log, whatever they want. They can check everything is working. They can even integrate NFTs. And what I will do with the revenue, I will show you where the revenue goes right into the chart. But we own it, and that's a big deal. You know, uh, I can almost swear that 99% of projects do not take the effort to do that. And of course, there are some, and those are the ones that really want legit and reliable and safe utilities for their community. And Dollar Squeeze is one of them. Valhalla, I think you are ready to show it.
Yeah, I got 5 videos that I'll play here. Before I play them, or before you share my screen, I should say, guys, don't mind the quality you're going to see. This is taking it from a GIF and then blowing it up to a very large monitor, so it's going to look a little funky. But it'll give you guys an idea. This is the level of development that's going to be coming to the Dollar Squeeze game, and I'm pretty excited. Go ahead, let's share it up. All right, guys. So, I don't. How many people do we have watching right now?
17 on YouTube, and I don't know how much of Twitter. It doesn't show that.
That's okay. Go ahead and take us off the screen so it's just full screen for the game, if you would.
Sure. Yes,
All right, here
sir.
we go. So I'm going to play 5 different videos. I'm going to let you guys watch them. I just want you to see the development, and just really the skill sets that this team has. So this is like an open world fighting, like arena type game. I almost think of it kind of like Mortal Kombat blended with fantasy in an open world setting. Like it's really freaking cool.
This is high quality.
It is. It like I said, the graphics don't let them fool you because it's a blown up GIF. But this is the type of quality that's going to come to our game. Literally, not to quote my favorite movie out there ever, but we shared or not shared, we spared no expense. Um, that's video one. We got video two here.
Yeah.
I mean,
Meanwhile,
you can just see the fluidity of the movement, the camera, the way that the camera follows the character, the spell casting. You're able to move anywhere and everywhere in the open world of the game. It is very, very well designed. We got video three. I mean, you see how he interacts with the environment, jumping up on the roofs, casting like a Chinese star type, um, I don't know what you'd call it, sling type of deal, but he can go from platform to platform. Yeah, it's super cool. So just imagine this as Dollar Squeeze, right? And there's his opponent chasing him around. Imagine Dollar Squeeze with your NFT Lambos being able to do cool stuff, in the car world, similar to what you see happening here with this integrated game. We got video four. You can see how she's got like a little shield that she can summon. There's like jumping out of the, I don't know what that is, some kind of like frozen ice. Like it's literally like an open world Mortal Kombat. Like this is what I wish Mortal Kombat looked like when I was a kid, dude. Like it's freaking dope, man.
yeah, it's
Final
high. Yeah.
final video here. It's very high quality, absolutely, and I love how you can interact and engage with the environment, jump on the buildings, use the platforms to your advantage, you beat your opponent into submission up on the rooftop. You know, this is going to be really cool when it comes to like an open world racing type of game. So this
Yeah.
is Katana Inu. By the way, it's Katana Inu's closed beta, and he
Hmm.
did the development on their game. So
Yeah.
if you guys want to look up more for that, you can go research it yourselves and check it out. But that's the development we have coming here with
Yeah.
the Dollar Squeeze game.
Thank you, Vala.
Yep,
Apply that quality to, so
you'll
you
want
will see that quality, but
you'll want
as a
to you'll want to you'll want to close out my desktop. Sorry,
sorry. Yes, sir.
there you go.
Okay. Uh, yeah. So add that quality to the game that we're going to develop at $1. So that quality. So the Lamborghini, how it will look like. How just imagine when the turns come, how the cars will turn. When your boost comes, what kind of blue flames come out of the exhaust. The details will be very, very nice, and the quality will be high. And this is actually for,
How the camera will turn when you're racing.
yes. Yeah. It's
All the different things.
yeah. And there's going to be a lot of hours being put in there, but why do we do that? It's not just for a Lamborghini collection, because the next collection could be a Bugatti collection or a McLaren Connect collection, because the lottery is going to continue. Because after the first one, the second one will 100% be successful, because people don't want to miss out on the lottery with such good odds. And also the NFTs being utilized in staking plus a game. And we've already proven ourselves by utilizing those NFTs in the staking. Now, let me prove to you that our contract has been written for us, custom made, and that we are not using any third party. I'm going to share to you um, my screen of our staking contract. All right. Is it visible? Valhalla?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. So I'm just going to scroll through it. Here, I need to know if it zooms when I do this. Does it?
Yeah, you're zooming in. You're good. I can see the
Okay.
code.
Okay. Here you can see the coding, all right? And you can scroll down, and what do you see here? Base APR. We decided 5. 1 NFT bonus. 5 NFT bonus gives 2%. 10 NFT bonus gives 3%. Then we have the lock periods, which 30 days gives your base APY. And 90 days gives you an additional 1%, and 180 days gives you additional 2%, an additional 2%. Sorry, a withdrawal penalty is 10%. You see, that is what we chose for, and you can see it in the coding. This is our staking contract. It is ours. We have made this for ourselves, and it has. I think I can even see when it was deployed, just to prove it. Okay, it doesn't matter. I cannot find it right now. Anyways,
If you
yeah.
go back down. There was a section called deployed code.
Where?
Go down. Go down. Deployed bitcode source map. If you click into that, it should give you a date. Well, no,
No, it doesn't.
it's encrypted.
Yeah.
Um, hold on. Go to read contract. Click on read contract.
Mm-hmm.
Go down. And does it show the deploy date? Uh,
No.
no, it doesn't.
But it, it,
Go,
it doesn't matter. Here you can also see like here one, and here you see the 10 NFT bonus, the one, and also the 5. Like those are the things that we came up with, and now it has been written into this coding. So yeah, what you are gonna get is a staking platform made by us for you, and it's going to be working 100%, or else I would never be launching the staking platform. you know um okay. I almost forgot something. um, we're going to have an AMA Tuesday at 5 p.m. UTC. The announcement will come tomorrow with the template, and I will be hosting that. Valhalla, you are very welcome to join if you want to. It will be Tuesday 5 p.m. UTC, and there we will be speaking about Dollar Squeeze, and yeah, get the word out because our staking platform has launched.
you
So
said
pretty,
Tuesday at 5?
yeah, 5 p.m.
I
UTC.
I'll be there.
Yeah. So the template is coming tomorrow. So then you can see the dates, and you can save the date and set an alarm for yourself for those that are listening. Yeah, we just keep going. Dollar Squeeze keeps growing, and we never stop. We never stop. I'm gonna check the Telegram, see if I can see some questions. Uh,
Also, I know why you can't see comments here. So you have this set up for kids, which doesn't allow comments. So it's in
mm,
your settings. You need to make sure that that is disabled. Just leave it for all parties. That will allow commentary on your AMAs.
I think I need to fix that in the studio or
You
the
do. You have to
StreamYard. Yeah,
before you launch. Yep,
yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I'm very sorry for that. I wish I could have seen your comments because I'm pretty sure people are excited.
bro.
Uh,
It's your second AMA with a brand new software. Give yourself a break.
yeah, I'm pretty happy actually how it goes. It's not that
You're
bad,
doing good. You're doing great.
Yeah, yeah. So, and thank you for teaching me that, by the way. So, I think I can wrap it up. I'm gonna go through my notes, see if I have forgotten anything. Meanwhile, if you have anything to say, please feel free to do so, Vala. Oh, of course, I almost forgot something.
Mhm.
Um, I want to share my screen again. Let's get to the home page.
Well, yeah, do that, and then I did tell everybody, I'll do some math. I did this back when I did the Shido AMAs. I would always kind of do some math for everybody and kind of give them just an easy way to see, their bag value with required market caps. So we'll do a little bit of that. We'll have some people put a bag number in chat, and I'll kind of show them, a
For
couple market
staking?
caps. No, for price impacts of what it takes to reach certain market
Ah,
caps to see your
okay,
price action.
sure.
As we know, man, price action trumps everything, right? And so not everybody understands how to calculate that. Not everybody knows how to find those numbers. Um, I'll do a couple formulas for people. So I'm going to set that up while you're doing your thing over there. Just kind of get an idea of the average holder in Dollar Squeeze. We'll do 1 million tokens. Sorry, I know you can hear me clickety clacking here in the background.
No worries. It's not that bad. I just need a minute. How long are you gonna take? If I just need a minute, and then you can take it over.
Take your time, man. You're good.
Okay, all right, guys. So this is the homepage. As you all know, if you scroll down a bit, we had the DeFi bank section. We have replaced that with the hand squeeze because that's actually that's who we are. You know, this utility is going to be worked on a lot. It's going to be marketed a lot in January. You know, entering 2024, along with the squeeze audits. But currently, we have replaced the DeFi bank when you would scroll down with the Hand Squeeze Social Web 3 platform. And once you view it, you would see the Social Web 3 platform where you can learn more. That's all I wanted to say. It was a small thing that I forgot. So now I have covered everything. And yeah, Vala, you can take it over.
A suggestion on what you just showed. Go back to the website real quick.
Sure.
I like that we have it on the bottom. No, go to the main page.
Yeah, 1 second.
So I like that we have hand squeeze on the bottom. I think you need to put it on the top too. So where it says home tokenomics buy is platform, is that hand squeeze?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We're good. It wasn't there last time that I looked. All right. Maybe rename that instead of platform. Let's name that hand squeeze. Because
Yeah.
people are going to go, what's platform? So
Sure.
rename that to hand squeeze and then NFTs. I think we're good.
All right.
I just
I'm going to
know
note
as a
that.
web designer that people tend to look at what they can see visually in front of them. If they have to scroll too far down, they get lost. So if it's easy to click, it's easy to view. But
Sure, I'm noting it.
if I don't know what platform is, I'm probably not going to click the link. And then can you, Naruto, what is our current circulating supply? Can you give me that real quick?
Sure. Current circulating supply is 73 million.
Exact? Okay.
Yeah. Well, 72.95.
72,950,000.
Yes, sir.
All right. I like exact numbers. Go ahead and share my screen real quick if you would.
Done.
All right. So guys, if you want to, well, yeah, zoom in a little bit. All right. So I took a couple examples. Okay. Can you zoom in a little bit there? Oh no, I guess that'd be for me, huh?
Yeah, it's for you.
Yeah, I can't zoom in. That's my desktop. All right. I have a really wide monitor, guys, so I'm sorry. You're gonna have to bear with me.
We can see it.
Okay. So I have 4 examples. I have if you hold 1 million tokens, 500,000, 300,000, or 180,000 tokens. That's kind of the the 4 categories where we have holders at 1 million plus, 500,000 down. And so I wanted to kind of just bring some narratives and teach you guys how to calculate the market cap. Now, I know a lot of you know this, some of you don't. So I'm going to throw it out there for the masses, for you guys to educate yourself on understanding why it's important to hold your bag and to add to your bag to better your positions. Okay. So a couple examples, right? We're going to use 10 cents. So what does it take for us to reach a 10-cent evaluation? What does it take for us to reach 25 cents, 35 cents, 60 cents, $1.50, and $5? I'm choosing these 6 metrics for a reason. Okay, these are emotional points. They're standpoints where people go, "Oh my God, it's 10 cents. Ah, do I sell it?" Well, if you understand, excuse me, I'm still getting over this terrible cough. If you understand the mental and the technical side, the mental impact of 10 cents, but knowing what it takes to get to 25 cents, you're more likely to hold to 25 cents because it's not that far to get there. this is what people struggle with in crypto, right? Is they see their bag pump and they go, "Oh my god, I got to sell it now," and then they shortchange themselves. So I want to kind of try to bring some education and awareness to that. So let's go here. So if you have 72 72,950,000 tokens in circulating supply, which is what we have right now, and you wanted a 10-cent evaluation. You're going to take that and multiply it by 10 cents. That is going to require a $7.2 million market cap. I want you guys to be listening to my words. 10 cents is a $7.2 million market cap. Okay. I'll show you some price impacts after this. We are coming into alt season. We are coming into the point where people start throwing money at crypto. When the average investor comes in trying to make a profit, they throw money at anything and everything. We have told you multiple times, anything under an $80 million market cap is literally considered a low cap gem. Think about that. We are sitting right now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to bring the chart up for a second here. We are sitting at a $783,000 market cap. I want you to think about that. All we have to hit for 10 cents. If that's your price exit goal, that's great. All you need to get there is a $7.2 million market cap. Okay, so let's continue on. Let's pull my calculators back up here. We'll keep the fancy chart in the background. Now, let's say we want 25 cents, right? We just talked about what it took to get to 10 cents. So you're going to take 72,950,000. Again, you take the total circulating, you multiply it into the price point you're looking for to get your market cap evaluation. That's an $18.2 million market cap. Okay, so for anyone that thinks you cannot hit an $18.2 million market cap in the bull run, this is probably your first rodeo, and that's okay. But I want you to understand that's a very attainable goal. Naruto, you've been through many bull markets. How attainable is an $18.2 million market cap? You still there? He might have stepped away. That's okay.
No,
So
I'm here. I'm here. Do you hear
continue on.
me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay, I'm happy that you asked me this because I want to add something small to that.
Sure.
Um, just one more thing. It's a 9.32x to the
hmm
10 cents. It's a 9.3x. That is ridiculous. That is nothing in crypto, and especially as you
Correct.
say in the next bull run that comes. I have witnessed the bull runs. I've witnessed two bear markets. Um, None of those bull runs are going to be what is going to happen right now. The bull
Yeah.
run that is going to happen right now is we're going to see major institutions, countries,
Mhm.
business wise in China, Hong Kong, everywhere. Everyone is going to participate in crypto because everyone wants a piece of the cake. And with the ETFs being approved and the spot ETFs and everything, and all of these trillions entering the market because the last all-time high was 2.8 trillion. I wouldn't be surprised if I see a 10 plus trillion with the next bull run.
The expectation is 10 to 15 trillion
Yeah.
flowing in inflow revenue flowing into this market. Guys, we only need to capture the altcoin market needs to capture 5-6 billion of that for everything in this market to pump to exponential measures. Where I want to talk some more about that too before we go. I kind of want to dive into that a little bit because it's important that people understand where we are in the market right now. Because if you sell your bag, you can move on, and that's fine. It's your money, right? I'm not a CPA. I'm not a financial advisor. Neither is Naruto. But I can tell you that you right now is not a point where you're selling positions and jumping into green candles. Right now is a time where you are literally building key positions that actually make sense in the bull run. You have to ask yourself this question: the projects that you're in currently, first and foremost, have they built through the bear? If they have not built through the bear market, then you shouldn't be in them. Secondly, are they building cutting edge tech, and does what they're creating make sense for the upcoming market? Meaning, are they trying to innovate? Are they trying to be relevant in the upcoming market? If they're not, you should sell that position and put it into something that is. Okay, examples: Telegram bots, artificial intelligence, cutting edge safety and security. Aspects like that, utility driven aspects, are what are going to run hard. Meme tokens have their time. Okay. The time for meme tokens right now is pretty much done. This is a time where people are DCAing and positioning themselves and projects that they know in the bull run are going to be in that top contender list. You need to ask yourself, for you personally, does Dollar Squeeze meet the expectations of what you are hoping for in a bull run? If the answer to that is yes, you should be holding your bag. You should be doing your math. You should be figuring out your exit strategy, understanding what price point you're looking for, understanding staking. Is staking a relevant impact for you? Does it make sense for you? If it doesn't, how many tokens do you need to reach your financial goals, and how long do you have to hold them for to attain that? You need to start thinking about these numbers and this math now. You do not want to start thinking about this at the height of the bull run when the project's moving to a three, four, $500 million market cap, and you're caught by FOMO, and you just think I'm going to hold my bag forever and I'm going to be a multimillionaire. You're going to find yourself in a very bad position. Take profits. I will never sit here and tell you to hold your dollar squeeze bag forever. I will tell you to take profits, change your life, and do what you need to do. But I will also tell you to be smart about that and understand dollar squeeze is long term. It's not going anywhere. Naruto's not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. The team's not going anywhere. Everyone's going to sell some tokens to change their lives and take care of themselves financially, but we're all going to be here when that next bear run rolls around, the next bull run rolls around. We're going to be in Dubai. There's plans and actions in place, right? We have a long-term vision. If you have a long-term vision, you have to think long-term, but you also have to prepare yourself for the markets when they swing. And this is going to be an opportunity for you to change your life if you do it the right way. I'm going to get off my high horse with that. I want to speak on that because not everyone thinks about this. People get excited for a bull run and then they don't know what the hell to do. You have to start planning your strategies now. I do this. I run numbers through my head 24/7. I do it all the time. I'm sure Naruto does the same thing. I'm sure most of our whale investors do the exact same thing. Everybody has a
Every
price point.
day.
Everybody has a price point of when they're going to take profits, and everybody has a strategy. What I will tell everybody, and I will be clear with it too, when we are in the multi millions of market cap, it's okay to sell on the chart. It's okay. Take profits because there is constant revenue and strong LP. You don't hurt the community, but be respectful for the chart, right? You don't want a major well. You don't want me or anyone else just dumping our bags on you. We don't want you dumping your bags on us, right? So we all have to understand how to eat at the same table and take care of one another. And there's something called taking responsible profits. There will come a time where the revenue will be so high, the volume will be so insane that you'll see a 60 ETH sell in the chart and it's not even going to impact the price. And you're going to be like, oh my God. And the chart didn't even move. And then the next buy is going to hit and the chart's going to go up.
Yeah, can I
That's,
add to that?
you
Can I
should
add one
get.
small thing to that? If someone, and if that moment comes that we hit 50 million market cap and 100 million
Mhm.
market cap, and if that Uniswap supply goes to like 300,000 tokens at that point, believe me,
It'd
when
be insane.
everyone is looking at us, a lot of people are lined up for that supply on Uniswap
Mhm.
to, with the dip, get bigger so they can eat it up, so they can get as much tokens as possible. Believe me, I see that happening. I see that in the
Mhm.
strategy of these tokenomics because at 11 million market cap, we will have less than 700,000 tokens on
Yes.
Uniswap. Just think about that. Just
Yep.
think about that. That's all I
From a
wanted to add.
No, you're good from a supply shock aspect. And then also understand every time that there's a seller, there's a buyer lined up, right? So you're going to see that 60 ETH sell, you're going to see an 80 ETH buy. There's always somebody ready to take that former person's position. So you have to be smart about how you handle that. That's what I want you guys to start mentally preparing yourself for. Talking about 35 cents. Do you guys understand it's only a $25.5 million market cap for 35 cents? I haven't even gotten to showing you what the token evaluations are worth, and we'll get there momentarily. But I want you to understand what it takes to get there. It's not much, guys. A $25.5 million market cap. There were meme tokens running to 60 and $80 million market caps. Shit tokens with nothing to bring to the table in the bear market, and they ran over 100 million or more. Okay, we need a $25.5 million market cap for 35 cents.
Can I
Let me.
add one more perspective to that?
You can add as much as you
I
want.
like to zoom out a lot, especially when I work and with these calculations. Just think about with the burns what we have saved from getting to $10. Before it was 1 billion market cap. Now with 729 million market cap. No, 730 million market cap, we get to $10. So we remove 270 million market cap needed for that $10. If you think about the billions, we have removed like if we have 7.3 billion for $100, Saitama did it. Like, and we have. Why wouldn't we be able to do it? We're gonna do it. We're gonna get there. But what I want to say is 7.3 billion. We saved 2.7 billion in market cap needed to get to that $100. That is what I mean with the burns. Maybe doesn't give the effect right now that
But
you
it
want to
will.
see, but later you will see that because if we hit $1, that is 3 digits.
Hmm.
You're entering a different league. You're entering a different league because we came from 1 cent. We don't
Right.
come from $50.
No, you're correct, man. And it's, to touch on what you said
Oh,
about
sorry.
Saitama.
Let me correct myself. 0.00125 cents. That's what we started with. Remember? Of
Mhm.
Dollar Pepe. I'm sorry. I had to correct myself.
Oh, you're good. No, you're not wrong. You got to remember. See, when I got into crypto, Saitama was why I got into crypto, and I was there. I was there for all of that. I was there for that entire. Um, let's just call it a show, right? Because that's what it was. And here's the thing, right? That ran on pure hype. Hype alone is what ran Saitama to a over $1 billion market cap. The night of Las Vegas, when everything started falling apart, Saitama minted more millionaires in that night than any other project had next to Shiba in the last bull run on nothing but pure hype. No delivery, no execution, just pure hype. Nothing had been delivered at that time
Promises, right?
but
Just
promises.
promises. Yeah.
Just promises. And the night of Las Vegas, all those promises were nothing but false hope. And people still believe. Now I want you to take that and look at Dollar Squeeze. Everything that we have delivered, everything we have promised, we have delivered upon. Safety, security, mass adoption, everything that we are doing, it incorporates those three factors: safety, security, mass adoption. And we have such a small following, such a small market cap. Imagine what happens when this starts to go, or not imagine, understand is a better word. Let's not use imagine. Understand what happens when this begins to go mainstream, when this begins to move into the bull run, when this begins to push and this community continues to grow, new investors come into the spotlight, they see what has been accomplished, they see what is coming, and they understand where we're going. You can start to see the formula, right? So we go back to some math here. 60 cents, ladies and gentlemen, is a $43.7 million market cap. Okay. 60 cents.
That's ridiculous.
Do you understand how many people, how many millionaires Dollar Squeeze will mint at a $43.7 million market cap? Let me help break that down to you right now.
Can
Okay?
I add again one more thing? I like to add,
Please.
because you're
Yeah.
coming with a lot of bullishness, and then I come with, I come up
Out
with
of way.
things.
Out of way,
So
man.
can you show that calculator one more time? The result.
Yep, right there.
Yeah. So this was 60 cents, right? 43 million.
60 cents.
Okay.
$43.7 million
w-
market cap.
What gives a 20% LP on that market cap? How much?
Mm-hmm.
8,700,440.
Yeah. Yeah, just about 8.5 million.
Imagine how strong that LP is. If you have 500k, or let's say if you have 100k, you want to take profits. 100k normally on a market cap like that would ruin the chart. But a 20% LP, that's why it's inviting for the whales. If we have 8.6 million in LP
In
at that
LP.
market cap,
Yep.
that
And under
is
and
very,
understand
very reliable and very safe to invest in.
exactly, and understand that when that whale exits, they're going to pay an exit tax. They're still going to pay some tax. So it's filling and refilling, right? It's giving and filling at the same time. But I want to draw a perspective, okay? This is the easiest way for me to show you how many millionaires will be minted at 60 cents. Okay, so we're going to use an example here. All right, we've got our number three holder in Dollar Squeeze. We're not gonna. I know who this is. I'm not gonna say anything because I don't like to expose anyone's bag. But I'm gonna use this individual. I'm gonna use their particular bag real quick so I can show you guys.
Don't
Okay.
count number 6 because that is for that's going for the staking pool.
Yeah, I know. I know number six staking. All right. So 60 cents, right? Person has $1,199,669. Okay. We just minted a millionaire. So now, knowing that number, okay, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think 12 will still be one. Let me see. By the way, I'm in that top 8. I will gladly, happily tell you that. 60 cents will mint me to a millionaire.
Proudly.
Proudly. Okay. From here down, these 4 right here, while it's 10, 11, 12, and 13, will all be worth $895,000 to $800,000. So your bracket right now, if you want to be a millionaire in Dollar Squeeze, at 60 cents, you need to hold no less than 1.5 million tokens. Anything below that, in the 1.4 million to 1.148, you're gonna have anywhere from $895,000 to $800,000 at 60 cents at a $47.7 million market cap. This is why I tell you to hold your damn bags. Stop chasing pump and dumps. Stop chasing shit tokens. There literally was somebody who had 1.2 million tokens, sold their bag, got wrecked on Baby Grok 2.0, and now got wrecked on Grok. Lost over $11,000. Was a top holder in this project. Would have been worth damn near $1 million at a $47.7 million market cap. Let emotion and stupidity guide their decision and wrecked their investment. Do not be that person. For the love of God, do not be that person. Like, I'm begging you, don't be that person. Okay.
And
So
if they
at a
want to be
million,
that person, there's a lesson to be learned for their next scam.
you're telling me,
Because
right?
I'm not gonna lie, everyone has to learn that lesson once, or else
Yeah,
you
they do.
that makes you a holder eventually.
Yes, it does. This person right here, okay, has 1 million tokens. They're gonna have $600,000 at a $47.7 million market cap. Even if you're not sitting on $1 million in capital, that is life changing, ladies and gentlemen. That pays off your home. That pays all your debts. That puts your children through college. That allows you to maybe retire if you're in your 50s, 60s, or 70s. $600,000 goes a long ways. Yeah, you're gonna have to pay taxes on it, or do it the non-legal way. That's up to you. I'm gonna pay my taxes. I don't like prison time. But my point here is, be smart about what you do. Right.
Voila.
This is.
Don't
Go ahead.
forget the APY. Don't forget the
Yes,
staking rewards. So they
I
will
know.
also have a passive income at $600,000 value.
If they hold, all I'm showing you here is if you sell, this is what you're looking at, right? You hold, you got passive income for life. You have options with Dollar Squeeze. I'm not telling you which direction to go, right? I'm all about changing in life, taking profits, and doing the right thing. Better yourself. I'm
Hmm.
also leave a moon bag, put it in APY, put it in staking, make some money. Stay with us as we go to 21 million. Even let's say if you held $1 million bag, you sold all but 300,000 tokens. You left those in staking permanently. You were getting residual income. We go to a 21 million circulating supply. Those 300,000 tokens could mint you into a millionaire in that next bull run. Moon bags can do amazing things. So you got to be smart about this, guys. I'm showing you this. This is the raw numbers here, the raw facts. This is only at 60 cents, guys. We got a little bit more to go. Okay. So now at $1.50, what happens with Dollar Squeeze at $1.50, right? Where will we be? What's going to be our required market cap? Yeah, you guys are about to get blown away. $109.4 million market cap. Okay, we just talked about shit tokens that were mooning to an 80, 90, 100, $200 million market cap with no purpose other than pure hype and people just chasing a green candle. This is a utility token that will put you at $1.50 a token at $109 million market cap. I want to go back. I want to go back to that holder right here. Okay, wallet number 15. If you were listening and you were wallet number 15, if you sell your bag after what I show you right now, I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry a little bit. Don't make me cry. You literally, whoops. Okay. Why is my computer? Stop fighting with me. Thank you. You have 1.5 million at $109.4 million market cap. All of these holders up here are now multimillionaires. at $109 million market cap. All of these holders here that had around 800K, they're now worth over $1 million at $1.50. People down here, you got 768,000 tokens, let's say. Congratulations, you have 1.1 million. You
And
guys
not to
could
forget to
start
mention, one Ethereum
to see
gets you right now.
200,000. I think it's 191,000. So let's see what. That's an even more bullish way to do this. Okay, 191,000 tokens. You're going to pay $2,062.18. At $1.50, you have $286,500. So you take your 2,000, you turn that into 286,000. How many X's is that?
That is like 130.
It's like 120x. Is it
Yeah,
130?
120, 30.
120, 130x. Okay, for $2,000, you mint 286,500. Think about that, guys. This is what I'm telling you. Like, there are people sitting on the sidelines right now that, for whatever reason, they see this right here. Okay, they see this and they, oh, I can't buy that. I can't buy that red candle. Nope, I can't do it. Yes, you can, and you should, because this is why. Smart investors buy this. Stupid investors buy this.
You know what I tell people if in real life, that they don't know about crypto that much, and they're like, I want to invest, but I don't know in what. Of course, I speak about dollar squeeze, and they're
Right.
like, "But how much should I invest?" I always tell them this story. Imagine buying an iPhone. You pay 1,500 euros, and your iPhone falls in the ocean. You're on a boat. It falls in the ocean. It's gone.
Yep.
Life goes on. You're gonna buy a new phone. Just imagine that you're buying a phone and you lose it and come back to it. You will find it in a year and it's going to
Mhm.
be very valuable. That's how I tell them to see their investments and how to leave it. Just think you lost your phone. You bought a new phone and you lost it, and leave it.
I'll tell you a funny story about phones, because I worked in the industry for about 4 years. I worked for Verizon. I sold many millions and millions of phones, and I can tell you with iPhones. I'll tell you a funny story with the iPhone 10. Remember when the iPhone 10 first came out, the first phone that had the glass back, right? Everyone was, ooh, fancy! It's a solid glass iPhone. Something as simple as putting insurance on your phone. This relates back to crypto, because this is literally the mentality that I think people don't understand, right? Protect your assets. Okay. So something as simple as putting insurance on your phone, which is, I think we charge like $5.99 a month for Asurion. It wasn't much at all, right? Fully covered your phone if something happened. I had a guy, I sold him an iPhone 10. He paid cash, almost a $2,000 phone the day the iPhone 10s came out. Paid me in cash, in full, $2,000. Bro, do you want to put insurance on that phone? It's $6 a month. Nah, man, I don't need that crap. No, dude, you need to understand that is almost a $2,000 iPhone. It is solid glass. It will break. You need to put insurance or you need to put a case. Nope, I'm good. He turns around from my counter, takes 10 steps away from the kiosk, and a little 10-year-old kid coming down the escalator bumped into him. The phone went up in the air. The phone came down. It got caught between the escalator stairs and the solid linoleum floor, shattered the back of his phone. He turned around and looked at me, and I said, ain't shit I can do for you, but I'll sell you a new phone. And he was like, bro, you won't? I said, no, I will not. You took 10 steps away from my kiosk. I offered you insurance. I
Yeah.
offered you a way to protect your phone. You looked me in the eyes and told me you didn't need it. And you just got wrecked. I'll sell you a new phone. You know what he did? He pulled another $2,000 out of his bank account with his debit card and he bought a new phone. And he put insurance on it. It's a life lesson that you learn. It's what Naruto's talking about when you make silly mistakes because you get impatient, because you don't see it mooning as fast as you think it should, or you just can't wait. There's that little gremlin on your shoulder that's telling you to sell, and you listen. And
And
then 6 months later, the chart explodes, and you go, why did I do that?
emotions.
Emotions wreck more people than anything else, guys. And
Yeah.
it's like I've tried to say 1,000 times in this AMA, 1,000 times. Understand, like, okay, I just told you I'm in the top 8 of Dollar Squeeze. Okay, I will be over a multimillionaire at $1.50. Well, hold on. Let me tell you. I'm not going to show you, but I'll tell you exactly. Do. I don't like being tracked. Ooh, okay. Let's put it this way. I almost have 3 million at $1.50. So that's all you need to know. And what I'm going to tell you with that is to understand the story. I'm not. This is not me bragging, okay, in any way, because anyone can have my bag. Ask Naruto how I got my bag. I bought the fear of
Bought
Dollar
it all up.
Pepe. I bought the fear when everybody was freaking out because we were migrating Dollar Pepe and everyone was selling. I listened for one key word, and that came from Naruto, and he said, "Anything you buy right now will get migrated to your new bag." Oh, okay. And you saw me loading up thousands of dollars. Why? Because I knew it was all going to get migrated and airdropped, and it did. And it put me in the top 8 holders of this project. I'm not a multimillionaire. I work a 9-to-5 job, but I'm smart enough to understand when there's an opportunity. I rode my bag at the height of $220,000 back down to below 30 grand today, right now, where we sit. Have I sold a single token? Single token? Absolutely not. Now ask yourself that question. If I've rode the roller coaster that far, why would I not ride it till the end? Right? This is the age-old saying that everybody in crypto talks about because they always want to come to this comparison. They always want to ask you, how did you do it? When you make $1 million and they go, God, man, you got so lucky on Dollar Squeeze. Got lucky? Dude, I rode that from an all-time high to an all-time low, to an all-time high to an all-time low, got dumped on by the community, got fudded, had everything that could have possibly gone wrong, had a project literally come to its knees, and had only the team saying, no, we are moving forward. And then when we got there and everybody made the money, it's easy for everybody on the outside to say, you made it, dude, congratulations, I wish I was you. Really? Because you would have sold. You would have panicked, you would have sold, and you would have wrecked yourself. 99% of people can't stomach this journey, and that is why 99% of people are not millionaires in crypto because they can't understand the journey. They let emotions guide them, they let fear overwhelm them instead of just sitting back and saying, okay, our chart's down 80%. This sucks. I'm just going to stop looking at it for 6 months and I'm going to put my head down and keep building. I'm going to do AMAs every week, like the man in front of you has done. I'm going to do voice telegrams every day. I'm going to keep building. I'm going to keep focused and I'm going to keep doing what I have to do to make the project succeed. And then you know what? He wakes up one day and he's minted millionaires. And he has moved to Dubai. He's established a business, and Dollar Squeeze is running in the top of many projects out there. It's not a rug pull. They didn't do it in a sketchy, scandalous way. He did it the right way. He followed the metrics. He followed the laws. He followed the rules, and he won. That's what we're here to do. So I'm not going on a crazy rant trying to explain to you guys my life story or Naruto's. I'm trying to draw a parallel for you to understand that when you sell your bag for dollars on the ground and you go put it into a meme token because you think you're going to be a millionaire overnight, you're going to lose the game. The game is rigged against you. It is specifically designed to wreck you when you make improper decisions. If you don't know TA, you don't know how to calculate your math, you need to start figuring it out. If you don't know how to look at this chart and you don't know to realize what's happening here and that this is actually very bullish, you need to figure out TA. You need to be able to go in here, look at this chart, identify trends, identify what that wick on the top means, identify what a wick down here means, identify what your RSI and your MACD is telling you, look at your market cap requirements, your amount of tokens burned, what you require to get to your price points, and start building a strategy. Stop banking it on hope. Stop banking it on a prayer. Actually do your due diligence and understand your investment. When you do that, you're going to win this game. I want to see everybody in Dollar Squeeze make multi-millions of dollars. I want you to make money, life-changing money. Not everyone's going to hit that. Not everyone can afford, even at this point, to max a bag. But that's okay. Put what you can. Only put money you can afford to lose. Do not put your rent money. Do not put your mortgage money. Do not put your car payment. Do not do silly things. DCA slowly and take advantage of opportunities like what's before you right now. 191,000 tokens for $2,000 is 286,000. That's crazy. That's crazy at $1.50, and that is literally only $109 million market cap, guys. So let's do the last one here, right? $5. What's it going to take for Dollar Squeeze to hit $5? This is the manager's favorite number, right? Win $5. $364.7 million market cap. Not even a $400 million market cap. And you're at $5 with Dollar Squeeze. Naruto, you want to add to that? You're muted, buddy. You're muted. We can't hear you. There you go. Nope, can't hear you. Is your mic dead? Nope. Naruto's rug pulling himself with technology. No. It's your computer audio. Do you have your computer muted? Almost. Whatever you just did, you're muted now. Okay, well, while Naruto's trying to figure out his tech issues, just interrupt me when you get it fixed. I want to go back one more time here.
Do you hear me?
Yay, there he is. He's alive now.
I don't know what happened. I just plugged in my ledger and with this one still on, but it apparently glitched. But I have locked the LP for another year. That's just all I wanted to say. And it's very
Awesome.
bullish, those calculations, because $5 is 364 million market cap is basically nothing.
It's
in a bull
pocket
run
change
for
in
a
bull
project
run.
like this.
It's pocket change. And so let's go back, right? I'm picking on Wallet 15, which I'm highlighting you, man. Whoever you are, congratulations. You're the 15th top holder in this project, and you deserve a little bit of recognition. But let's take it one more time. What's his million tokens at $5? I mean, I can tell off the top of my head, it's 5 million. You just times it by 5. So you look at that and go, okay, let's go down here. Let's go real low. Okay, I want to highlight down low. So let's go down here. Let's go to page 2. Because page 2 we dropped from about 469,000 down here. I want to go to the 100th holder. Here we are. Holder 100 of Dollar Squeeze has 148,000 tokens. And I know there's been somebody out there listening going, well, what about me? I only hold 100,000 or 150,000. I want to share a little limelight with you, right? So if you are wallet holder number 100 with Dollar Squeeze, first of all, congratulations. That's a great position. You're top 100. That's huge. Let's take the amount of tokens you have, and let's just do a little bit. Let's do a little bit of math here for him, okay? So, all right, we know that at 10 cents, we need a $7.2 million market cap. At 10 cents, that person's going to have $14,800. That could be life-changing for them, okay? That's only a $7.2 million market cap. At 25 cents, you're going to have $37,000. It's looking pretty good. That's an $18.2 million market cap. That's not bad at all. I'll take those kind of gains any day. I mean, that's over my yearly salary right there. So that's pretty good. Oh, actually, no, it's not. It's almost my yearly salary. He'll be over my yearly salary at 35 cents. Yeah, he's well over it there. So $51,800 at 35 cents. That's a $25.5 million market cap for the number 100 holder of Dollar Squeeze. So now we go, okay, what happens for this individual at 60 cents? $88,800, almost $100,000 on an investment that probably cost him a couple $100 to get. That's not bad, man. That's good numbers. So now we go, okay, we got 2 more numbers, right? We got $1.50 and $5. What's going to happen for this holder at $1.50? $222,000. That's at $109 million market cap. That's potentially coming this bull run. That's on the table. So this holder is just sitting back with 148,000 tokens, has the potential to take home $222,000 if they play the cards right. depending on market conditions, depending on where Dollar Squeeze goes, depending on how hard this team continues to push, which that's clearly evident. We're not going to let off that gas in any context. But the point is, a $109 million market cap, it's not off the table for this person. That's,
Valhalla, how many tokens was that? 100,000 tokens?
148,000 tokens.
148,000 tokens. That's less than 2K
Less than 2K.
right now to buy.
Right. So here we go right now. $5. But it depends on when they bought it. If they were a pre-seller, they bought it for pennies on the dollar. Just depends on how long they've had the bag, right? $5, $740,000. So for less than $2,000, you can get this position right now today in Dollar Squeeze, and at a $364 million market cap, it would be worth $740,000. You guys understand how powerful this math is? This is why I take time to do this. I can tell you, when I did this for Shido, right? I started the AMAs, and we had just Naruto was there, ridiculous selling on the charts. Nobody was holding. Nobody understood how to calculate anything. Nobody understood the value of their tokens. And then two guys started doing YouTube AMAs weekly, every Saturday, and we spent an hour to 2 hours doing math, just doing these numbers, getting this into investors' heads. You know what? Those people finally started to realize and went, oh, I don't want $5,000. I want 150,000. I only got to hold to this market cap to get it. Oh shit, maybe that's what I should do. Right? Sometimes it just takes a little bit of knowledge to push you in the right direction. And that's what I want to come on here and do, is share these numbers, share this vision, share this understanding. Because when you can articulate this, you can see the bigger picture. You can then go, okay, I only need to invest $2,000. I might need to hold for a year or two, maybe 3, depending on the markets, depending on what happens this bull run. But I know that somewhere down the line, because we're incredibly hyper deflationary, I'm going to be able to pay my bills off on this. I'm going to be able to take care of everything that's been stressing me for the last X amount of years, and I'm going to be able to have a fresh start at life. All I got to do is hold some tokens. And you know how fast 3 years goes? How long have we been in this bear market, man? Almost 3 years.
Valhalla, Dollar Squeeze is already almost 7 months.
Almost 7 months. Yeah, you've already held for 7 months, right? You've almost held for a year. And it doesn't even feel like that. So this is what I wanted to bring to the forefront tonight, guys. I wanted to take some time and talk about this, right? There's been a lot of craziness in this market, from the FTX crash to CZ being, illegally, explicitly charged, which that's its own conspiracy theory and its own conversation. To everyone thinking Binance was coming to an end and, oh my God, crypto's going to tank. Binance is doing fine. BNB's doing fine. Crypto is doing great. We're moving into phase 2. This is where altcoins begin to shine. The last thing I want to show here. Let's take a look at CoinMarketCap. Let's just get an understanding of where the markets are at. You guys understand, Bitcoin is holding a $37,000 Bitcoin right now, right? It's not retracing. How many people do you see on Twitter every day telling you it's going to $12,000? It's going to $6,000. Oh, this 60% dump is coming. Where is it? Show it to me. Because it's not in the charts at the moment. There's a potential for a 40% retracement. If Bitcoin retraces by 40% momentarily, that's a blessing. Go buy $2,000 worth of Bitcoin and watch it moon when this thing takes off. Don't look at any of this negatively. Understand, this is the moment where your life begins to change. This is the moment where everything starts to pivot. And all you have to do is have some conviction and some understanding of the math, the algorithms, and the technical analysis, and you're going to change your life. Whether that's with Dollar Squeeze, Bitcoin, ETH, whatever projects you're in, doesn't matter where you're listening from, where you're tuning in from. If you just randomly caught this AMA on Twitter, awesome. Come check us out. I am preaching facts to you. Women lie, men lie, charts do not lie. Simple algorithms cannot lie. They compute and they tell you the truth and they forecast where things are going. It is up to you to take that knowledge and do what you need to do with it. So with that, I'm going to get off my high horse. I hope the math I talked about tonight was bullish. I hope it opened your eyes a little bit, right? Just to understand. And I'll go over it one more time. 10 cents, $7.2 million market cap for Dollar Squeeze. 25 cents, $18.2 million market cap. We got more to burn. So these numbers are going to change. 35 cents, $25.5 million market cap. 60 cents, $43.7 million market cap. $1.50, $109.4 million market cap. And $5, $364.7 million market cap. Naruto, I know you got more to burn. Where did you say we're going to be come 2024? Let's one more time.
2024, we will at least, or not at least, we will have a maximum circulating supply of 69 million. And if it would be through revenue, buybacks, and burns, whatever, I will make sure personally that we will hit 69 million circulating supply. But would there be in crazy volume? And the LP is at 20%. We allocate 50% to burns and 50% to volume. I mean to marketing. I'm sorry. So that could, get us past 69 million circulating
It could.
supply. If it
could.
doesn't, I'll make sure we get there.
So
yeah. Sorry.
why I wanted you, no, you're good. Why I wanted you to bring that up is, guys, look at my screen. That's another $3.9 million squeeze that's going to get burned from now till the early part of 2024. So these numbers that I just showed you down here, they become even less. Even less. That's how important it is to DCA. Load your bags. Stop living in fear. Stop living in doubt. Stop thinking, oh, it's going to dip more. I could buy later. That's up to you. I can't tell you when or how to buy. That's not my place to do. But I can show you the math. I can show you the opportunity that's in front of you. The rest of it is up to you guys. That is where we sit right now. And you can get 191,000 Dollar Squeeze tokens for just barely over $2,000. Naruto, anything else you want to add to this at all tonight?
Thank you very much, man. It's so bullish. Everything you say, and I love it because this is exactly what you did for all other, projects that you believed in, and those were just a few that I was into. I'm happy that you share the same passion and also see the long-term vision, and I'm also appreciate the community that holds with us, because I know they are that long-term. I see them speaking about it. I know that they have also seen other projects which we have also been in, and they have been following us. Let me just tell you one thing. Look at your screen, whether you're looking at your phone or your desktop or you're sharing on the television. I am here. Valhalla is here. We're still here. And what has been changed? The only change that has been there is an increase in LP, better utilities, new utilities coming, and more plans for utilities, plus utilization of the Dollar Squeeze tokens, which means I just announced 4 things. Let me check my notes. What did I just announce? I just announced that 4,499 Lambo NFTs are finished. This is the first grade, 3 grades left to finish. Staking platform. I just showcased the whole staking platform, how it works, and that it is ours, another third party. That's all. We have developed it. It's our coding. We own it. With a surprise at release, we have just announced a start of development of the audit center on the 1st of December. Just think about all of these things. 1st of December, which will probably launch in January, with an expansion in February, which means we will keep delivering. There's already talks about utilities after mass adoption or adoption towards mass adoption on the current utilities. We have relocked the LP for 1 year. We have strengthened up the LP, and we have success. We went from 8% to 14%, and we're not going to stop. We're going to increase another 45%. We have an AMA on Tuesday, 8 p.m. UTC. AMA on Tuesday, 5 p.m. UTC, my bad. And the utilization of the tokens, and I also explained about you guys what we have been through with Dollar Squeeze and the scars on this lion, because Dollar Squeeze is a lion. That's how I see Dollar Squeeze. And what I just want to tell you is we are 7 months. We are we are 10 days away from being 7 months old. We're still here. And just listen at those points that I just mentioned, which are fresh points mentioned in one AMA. And we're going to have weekly AMA with progress and work. And this should just show to you that how long-term we are. And I'm so excited about the future. I really it's nice to see a green chart. We're up at 5 million, 10 million, but it will come. All I now care about are statistics. My LP is strengthening up, community is solid, staking is coming, people are gonna stake. I can further develop, then I'm gonna release this audit center, we're gonna get revenue, we're gonna sell all things, everything on the audit center. We're gonna sell it on the hand squeeze because that's the way to sell it, because it's safe, and we're gonna let them introduce to it. And we're going to expand the audit center. We have 3 partnerships out of 3 that we have asked. We know way more launches. There is a major partnership waiting, and if their next utility that's going to be developed, the first or the second one, is going to be focused on utilizing the dollar squeeze tokens as much as possible. That's how it's going to be developed, and at the same time providing something to the space which will be unique. Just hear us speaking and everything we have said. Did you know that the staking platform that I just showed you guys, that concept was already there in August? I said, if there is going to be a staking platform, I'm going to build something like this. I have that message in my team chat, and I built exactly the same thing. We have built the same thing. Everything we have in our mind is an image, is a goal, and we work towards it. Meanwhile, what happens up and down doesn't matter, as long as the LP is strengthening, LP is going one way. That's how we work. That's how we are motivated. That's how we are passionate about this, because we've seen too many projects go and do those billions of market cap. We know how the market works. This is the bear market. We're building, and not to brag about it, I've never seen a project build as hard as Dollar Squeeze. I swear to God, I have not seen it in the 7 years that I'm in crypto, and I'm not bragging about it. I just haven't. With everything that we are releasing and doing, 194 AMAs already. I mean, and 40 plus AMAs. 192, 194 voice chats / AMAs, and AMAs with other projects. Launches. Who does that, right? We're giving everything. So I hope everyone sees that.
And I just want to highlight one more thing here. So, when I'm telling everybody, like, I want you to see the facts, right? That when I tell you this is what I did to help move Shido where Shido is. You can look back here, okay? You can see I've interviewed Bjorn multiple times, okay? We've had more one-on-one AMAs with Bjorn than I have any other dev. You can see right here, over a year ago, I started these AMAs for Shadow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21 weeks. 21 weeks of AMAs. And it finally clicked with the holders of that community. I need to hold my tokens. It took a long time. It took a long time to drive that math. Naruto was there. He saw them all. He knows. It took a long time to get those people to understand that. Here we are now doing the same thing for Dollar Squeeze. You're going to see this every single week. I will be here every single week with Naruto. We will speak the same facts. I will show the same math. I will explain the same algorithms. And I will do it until I am blue in the face and you understand you need to hold your bags. There's a reason why this project, out of multiple projects, there's plenty of utility projects. There's not a lot of projects that focus on safety, security, mass adoption, and innovation. Those 4 categories are very rare, okay? A lot of projects, they produce the same thing. I've been on record multiple times saying we don't need any more shit in the space. We don't need any more dexes. We don't need any more wallets. We don't need any more swaps. We have enough of that crap. We don't need any more blockchains. There's tens of thousands of swaps, of dexes, of wallets. Well, there's not tens of thousands, but you get what I'm saying. There's more than there is being adopted in the space. They just sit empty on marketplaces. They're hardly ever used. Good luck competing with MetaMask, with Trust Wallet, with the top wallets that people use. Why? Because it takes years to change a habit, right? People are used to transacting in PancakeSwap, Uniswap. They're used to Trust. They're used to MetaMask. They're proven. They're dependable. You're bringing a new product to the table, but it's the same thing that they offer. Why are they going to switch? You have to look at those contexts. You have to understand what trends are going to move the market. What Naruto and Dollar Squeeze has created with Hand Squeeze, yes, we're trying to change a habit. But you know what we're doing? We're preventing fraud. We're preventing scams. We're preventing people using you and stealing your money. We're giving you an outlet of security, a blanket of security in your interactions in everyday crypto as developers build. New developers come into the space who have no idea if a caller is real. They can send you a beautiful template in Telegram, and they can be somebody from North Korea ready to steal all your money and hack your wallet. You have no idea. You take a gamble and a risk every time you pay them. Now you do it through our platform. They don't deliver, you don't pay. You drag us into the conversation, we do the due diligence, we do the research, we find the fraudulent, we kick them off the platform. You have customer support, you have an engaging, authentic utility that is clearly safe and protected. It has an escrow wallet, no funds are ever held, you don't ever have to connect to the platform. It is designed to change the space. Now all we got to do is market it and market the living hell out of it. And that's what we're going to do. And we're going to continue to build the ecosystem. We're going to add more to Hand Squeeze. We're going to add more to the platform. You've got a lot more coming in V2. Naruto hasn't talked to you about V2 in months, but yet the work's being done in the background. And you'll find out when he's ready to tell you about it. You guys just have to understand all the spiciness that's happening with Dollar Squeeze, all the stuff that's happening in the background. This is a very unique project. I wanted to show this as just an example. I don't just say shit. I'm the facts are here, right here. Um, you know, I believe Dollar Squeeze is going to change lives, just like I said the same thing about Shido, and Shido will. Shido will have an impact. For all those people that held early, that listened and bought their bags, congratulations. You're going to make some money there, and hopefully it's life changing. Now you have another opportunity with Dollar Squeeze, so do it the right way.
Thank you, Vala, and I respect that. And I also don't like. Maybe some people are like, "Hey, why are you showing another project?" Think around that.
Yeah,
Understand the message from Valhalla, what he's saying. Like when he look at his channel, right? If you see his content, it's about projects that have success, right? And he is also in Dollar Squeeze, and he's also supporting his public relations, and
correct.
you can see what he. Why would he's off today? Why would he be sitting here 2 hours with me and speaking about it? Because we're trying to, deliver a message to you guys. I feel obliged to be here every week as the CEO. And Valhalla is joining me for voluntarily. Like he doesn't need to be here. And he's asked me, like, hey, can you change the AMAs from Wednesdays to Sundays so I can join? And I appreciate that. But it shows that Valhalla is also a very experienced person in with investing, right? And we have been in the space, we have seen things. We all know the story about us too and the team. We are here to stay, and we
Right.
know what's going to happen. And let me tell you one thing: I'm so excited. I'm so excited about the bull run, about what we will do, because not one person can tell me that Dollar Squeeze is not going to succeed. This is no hype. This is not me just trying to convince you and force. No, we must succeed. We will. And it's not about the destination, but it's about growth. As long as I see that, hey, today I'm closer than yesterday, that's all I need. That's
Yep.
all I need, because in a week I'll be much closer. In a year I'll be way closer. All I'm doing right now with my team is every day increases the chance on success. Every day. It's like digging. It's like with a pickaxe going through a cave, and eventually you'll get to that diamond. That's basically how it works. If you just stop with the last chop before getting to that diamond, that's your fault. Then you sold. That's selling, and before it right goes up. And we know that, and we know how it works. And we are going to make Dollar Squeeze work 100%. And I'm very excited about it.
Yeah, I just want to add briefly to what you said, right? Like, I can show another project on this channel confidently, and the reason for that is because I know what the hell I hold. I know what Dollar Squeeze is. I'm not worried about another project. If somebody's concerned that I showed Shido on this channel, that someone's going to jump sell their Dollar Squeeze and go buy Shido, then that person's not doing the due diligence. If they're smart, they would hold their Dollar Squeeze position, go take some new money, and start to add into Shido. Now you have two powerhouses that are going to help change your life, not just one. Don't be the person that jumps from project to project. That is how you get wrecked. New money that you can afford to lose, that you are not dependent upon. And you know what? Don't feel bad if you can only put $60 and you go, oh, I don't hold anything. $60 over 12 weeks, that's a lot of tokens. It adds up. Just DCA in. Add a little bit at a time. You have time. Yes, we're drawing to the point where you're not going to have a lot of time here soon, but right now you still have time. Don't feel panicked. Add where you can. Be the smart investor. And for all of you that's holding, guys, I want to give you a shout out. You guys are going to see some life changing momentum coming. Anybody that's on this top 50 list, um, I damn well better see you at the yacht party. I'm just gonna put it that way, because we're gonna have stories to tell. Because this has been one hell of a roller coaster. And to go back, when anyone talks to Shiba about, oh man, you got lucky with Sheeb, you understand Shiba literally their investment dropped to a dollar, like 47 or 74
One
for
thousand
4 months.
dollars went to $2.
There it was, $1,000. So basically, if you put a stimulus check, if you were from the U.S. or anywhere around the world where your country was giving you stimulus checks during COVID, you put one stimulus check in, that check went to $2 for like 4 months straight. You literally thought you lost it all. People gave up. They're like, "Damn it, man! I lost all my money." There was a story of a truck driver. I'll share this briefly. He put one of his stimulus checks in. So he's working full time. Government here in the U.S. they gave us like 3 or 4 stimulus checks. Thanks, real great. Whatever. He put one stimulus check into Shiba, just on a hope and a prayer, right? He didn't look at it for almost a year. The dude just went back to work. He happened to open his wallet, $1.2 million. I think it was over 1.2 million. Dude was driving truck. Thought he was going to spend the rest of his life as a truck driver, struggling to retire, struggling to pay his bills. You can go look his story up on YouTube. Struggling to put his children through college, barely able to pay the bills to keep his wife at home. Woke up a multimillionaire. All because he made a decision. But the most important part is he held his bag. He didn't let emotion and fear drive him. He didn't pay attention when it crashed. Just like we've told you. I know many of you are down in your investment. I'm down. I just talked about my story. It was 220,000 all-time high. It's 30,000 right now. I'm not upset. I'm not even worried because I know where it's going. You have to ride the roller coaster. If you can't ride the roller coaster, you don't deserve the money. That's bottom line. You got to fight for what you want. And if you're not willing to fight, if you're not willing to work for it, to get out and raid, to take a couple moments a day and post a couple tweets, put them in Raid Shield and have us retweet them out, I don't know that you deserve to be a millionaire because we're not asking you to do a lot of work. There's people that work their entire life that will never see the amount of money you can make in crypto if you're smart about it. It's
Yes,
not
sir.
hard. It's not hard. It's all about ego. It's all about being logical, and it's all about understanding how to keep both your ego and your emotions in check. If you can do those two things, you're going to be okay. So that's all I got, man. I want people to understand the real side here. The emotion will wreck you. Please stop letting it guide your decisions.
Yeah, and you're right. I totally agree with you. And I enjoy listening to everything you say because it's true. And that's why I add a lot of things to it because you make me come up with those things. And it's just the truth. So, but sooner or later, people understand. And I do believe that the holders that we have right now are like us, like-minded, strong. I
We
mean,
got
we're
some
holding,
diamonds, man. We got
yeah,
some
we got some
diamonds.
diamonds. We're holding a floor of consolidating at 700, 800,000 market cap. Um, well, if this is the next low, we have a higher low from the dip that we had. Let's see where this gets to. Once the people stake and we deliver our products and then market it,
Mhm.
start at 2024. Let's see where this will be going to.
Absolutely, and we'll try not to make them 3-hour AMAs. This was
No,
a
I need
habit,
to go to.
so I will try not to ramble as much. But sometimes it's good just to have a real conversation with our holders and
Of
people that are
course.
there, and just really bring you guys to the understanding of what we're trying to do here, what we're trying to create, what we're trying to build, and what we want you guys to be a continued part of, because it's got a chance to be very successful and to change a lot of people's lives. So.
Yeah, and I'm sorry that the comments section was not not
We'll
available.
fix that.
Yeah, next time. And I'm pretty sure people would have had a chat with us and comment on everything you said, maybe on what I said, but maybe for the next time. Keep it for the next time.
Did we
So
have
we
any
will.
comments in Telegram that needed answered at all?
No, only some bullish statements.
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah. Thank you very much, Valhalla. I don't know if you have anything else to tell the community.
No, I know a lot of you guys are in Europe and other parts of the world. It's freaking late or early morning for you. So it's 2 p.m. my time. So I mean, I can sit here and talk all day, but I know it's what time is it for you right now?
It's not that late. It's 10 past 10 p.m.
Oh,
But
that's not too bad.
yeah, people that had to work tomorrow, they do need
Yep.
to head to bed.
Yep. So
Yeah.
we'll call it here, but guys, I'll be back next Sunday with Naruto. We'll have more information. Looks like staking's going live within 24 to 48 hours.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
With a
It's all good
surprise.
stuff. Yeah, it's all good
Yes.
stuff, man. All good stuff.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, everyone. Keep in mind, tomorrow we will be announcing on an AMA with a template, and see for yourself if you want to join. Set your alarms. We're going to present, hopefully, the staking platform and give all our ideas there about the future of Dollar Squeeze and what we're going to do. Thank you very much for participating, Valhalla. Thank you very much for joining me and put all your bullish calculations and giving all your knowledge about crypto and some advice. And keep in mind, this advice, it's not financial advice. It's just speaking out of our own experience. We're sharing what we have witnessed and speaking out of our own experience, basically. And if someone goes into a martial arts, there's always a master to teach the person martial arts. Well, that basically is my point. So thank you very much, everyone, and I will be seeing everyone next week, Sunday.
Yep. We'll see you guys then, and definitely, don't, like Naruto said, we can guide you, we can offer you our perspective, and we can kind of give you our take of what we see. But really, you got to do your own due diligence. You've got to make the decisions for yourself.
Yeah.
And I think everyone has a good understanding where Dollar Squeeze is going. Like I said, I'll continue to do these calculations. I'll continue to run numbers. I'll try to have some more bullish stuff for you next week. And, we'll continue to drive that message home because we've always got new investors and people who just don't know how to calculate that stuff. And because I was there for the longest time. I had no idea how to calculate any of that. I was like, how do I even find a market cap? I hear all these people talking about it, and I was like, shit, I got to figure this out, man.
Yeah.
And it like Saitama was my wake up call, right? Because when it went downhill, I exited with like I think 7 or 8 grand. I put like I don't know, but maybe $1,500 in. Then I threw it all into another project and took that and moved that and moved that, and I finally found what I was looking for. But I was I was a DJ when I got into crypto, man. I was just trying to quick flips and pumps, and I knew nothing about market trends. I knew nothing about TA. I knew nothing about holding my bag. I had to learn all that from the ground up, and I'm glad that I did, because it's those skill sets that allowed me to understand the importance of holding certain projects. And I always, for me, I make it a goal. If I enter a project, I'm going to be on page one. But my goal is to be in the top 20. If I can't be in the top 20, I'm no lower than the top 30. And that's always what I push for, because I know that if I'm on page one, I'm going to I'm going to make a good profit if the project is successful. If the project fails, well, I put money in there that I could afford to lose. I move on to the next investment. But that's always what I shoot for. Is I always shoot for page one. If you can get on page one, you're in a good position, right? If you can hold page one, understand the TA, understand the project, and most importantly, do your due diligence. Make sure you understand what the project's trying to do before you decide to get on page one, hopefully. Then hold it and just know where the market trends are going. That's going to be your key to success. So, anyways, guys, we'll see you next Sunday. It was fun chatting with everybody. Naruto, always a
Likewise.
pleasure. Appreciate you letting me come on, and we'll see everybody then.
Thank you very much, Valhalla. All right.
Take care, guys.
Goodbye, everyone. Bye bye.